What's going on, YouTube community? My name is Roy. My YouTube channel is Off the Balcony Produce. So today I made a list of things that I want to talk to you guys about as far as starting your own garden. Me currently, I live in an apartment and I have a balcony, so this is where everything takes place at, all the plants and stuff that I have. I'm going to give you guys tips on growing your plants, and I want to talk to you guys about the dirt that I use and alternatives as far as like the flower pot stuff, different things you can use before you buy a flower pot, things that you actually use in the kitchen, like you can cut a jug, use plastic bottles, and I will talk to you guys more about that. So let's just see what else. Currently I live in Florida. Probably the best place to grow plants, your own plants. I'm going to show you guys what I actually have, what I started growing. I wish I started the videos around the time that I started the growth of these plants. It's been a few months since I started, so I'm still learning and definitely need some tips from you guys, so please leave some comments below. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about, the tips on growing. I use plastic water bottles, and I recommend that you guys cut out drain holes at the bottom for anything that you use to grow plants. But if you're just starting out with like seedlings, you don't have to. So once it gets big enough, you want to transplant it, I recommend that you do, because if you don't, what happens most of the time, whatever dirt that you're using, it may become too, mucky, or it will be hard for the roots to grow or reach the bottom. So having a drain hole is perfect. It keeps the soil moist. Yeah, so I recommend that you guys use bottles if you can. Just cut the top off, and I'll show you guys actually. And the dirt that I use to grow my plants in. When I first started, I actually bought a pack of dirt from Home Depot. I can't remember the brand name, but I think it's pronounced Virgo. But for the most part, I use dirt from the ground. And you know, it's really hard to come across good dirt. And I won't give up the area where I dug it from, but to me personally, I think it's the best dirt here in Florida. You know, there could be other places, but I just know this one specific area that has like really great dirt that doesn't get messed with as much. So there's actually two spots where I dig up the dirt from. I don't use any fertilizers. Honestly, I don't believe in doing that, so you know, maybe I will one day if I have to, but I don't believe in using it. I just think that using the dirt from the ground is the best resource for the plants to grow, and some good sunlight. So the dirt that I use is really black. It's black dirt, great dirt. Like I said, first, make sure when you transplant whatever plant it is, if it's big enough, make sure there's drain holes at the bottom. If you guys can't dig up your own dirt, then I guess you have no choice but to buy it from the stores. Me, I don't believe in that. I don't use fertilizer. The only thing that I use is whatever fruits that I eat. Let's say like a strawberry, I would cut the top off, or a mango, I would juice it. Well, not juice it, but blend it, mix it with water, and use that as a plant food. Watermelon too, blueberries, any fruit that I don't finish eating, or if it's spoiling, that's what I do. That's the only thing that I use. So yeah, like I said, I just started a few months ago. It's been like 4 months now since I started, and I'm still learning. So for the pros out there, please give me tips. I will show you guys the plants that I have and talk to you as long talk to you guys while I show you the plants that I have growing. So let's get into it. And another thing too, I know that I can't keep all of these plants on my balcony because I don't have that much space. I plan to either sell it when it gets big enough or give it away to a person that has a home and that's growing their own plants. Or anybody that wants to try it themselves. Like, I really promote that people try it themselves and grow their own plants. So I don't know what touched me to make me want to start this a few months ago, but I'm actually glad that it happened. And I'm just ready to see these plants blossom. So let's get into it. So if it's really windy, I apologize, but right here, this is one of my pepper plants. Well, all of these are. And as you can see, it's growing 2 other ones. So I have to mention, the thing that I do when I plant a seed or a few seeds, if I don't see any growth in a matter of like a week or maybe a little over a week, I would take the dirt and mix it back in the buckets of dirt that I have, and eventually it will sprout, and I won't know what it is unless I watch a video to see exactly what it is growing out of the dirt. So that's one thing that I do, and I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing, but it's better to know what's growing out of the dirt rather than not knowing. As I was saying, these are the pepper plants, and over here we have the tomatoes. These are sweet peppers. I have them all lined up. Tomatoes, sweet peppers, tomatoes. And this is all dirt that I dug from out of the ground. These are more peppers. I actually don't know what this is, but there was a flower there and it kind of died. You can see the pieces right there. It's orange. Here's a mango seed, and just yesterday I saw this growing and I realized that it was a strawberry plant, the first one. So that was growing from out of one of these plant containers. Like I said, I mix the dirt when I see that the seed doesn't sprout. And this, I have no clue what this is, but it grew from out of my pepper plants. And there's a bigger version of that one over here. So if you know what this is, please leave a comment. I have no clue. And I believe these are jalapenos. These are all pepper plants. And here, these are sweet pepper plants. So that's everything that I'm growing so far. The next thing that I'm going to grow are lemon seeds. And I will put them in here from out of the egg container. Let's see, like I told you guys, you can use anything in the kitchen. You have the drain holes. I punch them out, and I'm going to use this to catch the water. So that's an idea for you. And the bottles, like I said, they all have holes at the bottom, at least 3. It says watermelon juice, a blend of watermelon with water. over here, the water is pretty dirty, but that's blended with mangoes. That strawberries over there, and extra bottles that I cut and leave at the bottom. So I want to finish off this video by showing you guys how I'm going to plant these lemon seeds and show you the growth progress. You know, I know there's videos of people that cuts off the outer shell. I'm not going to do that this time. Okay. So I know the way that I'm doing it may be different from the way that other people do it. Some people let the soil get moist before planting the seeds. I'm not gonna do that. I have just enough confidence in this dirt for it to grow, so I'm not really worried. So as you can see, I have most of the seeds opposite side of each other. Now it's time for me to top it off with some more dirt. So as you can see now, I flatten everything out, and I'm going to pour the water first, and once the soil is soaked, I will probably add a little more and see what happens from there and update you guys. So I made a mistake. I poured the water and it ended up draining out through here. Dumb mistake, but I taped it, and let's see if this works now. So it worked, but some water spilled out because I filled it up too high. It's gonna soak in. But this time I will label them lemon seeds. So that's pretty much it for this video. I showed you guys me planting my lemon seeds. I gave you guys a tour of everything that I have on the balcony. And who's to say there may be more in these pots, but only time will tell when it sprouts. I hope you guys took in some of this information. Like I said, if you're just starting, you don't need to buy pots or anything. You can literally start with a plastic bottle from home. Many will know that. Not everyone will do it. It's okay. You saw that I have many pots myself, the plastic ones. It's really good to have the plastic ones that's kind of flimsy, because when you're transplanting, you don't want something that's hard, and it's, you know, it just makes it harder to take it out and move it over into something bigger. But when you have something that's a little flimsy, you can squeeze it a little bit and can be able to just take it out like that and not dig through the dirt. You guys an update on how far the strawberry seeds got. So like I said, please leave some tips, information. I think I'm doing pretty good as a first time grower. Like I said, none of this dirt is from any store. Only bought a bag back in, I would say, the end of December, and I told myself I won't do it again. It just feels like a waste of money. So yeah, like I said, I used old fruits. I blend it with water, and that's what I use to feed my plants. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully when they get big enough, I can either give it away or maybe sell it. It really doesn't matter. I just want to spread it so other people can start it because it touched me. I don't know how, but I got this far, so why not keep going? Yeah, hopefully you guys try it yourselves one day too. So, like I said, this is Off the Balcony Produce, and I forgot to give you guys the reason why I call it Off the Balcony, and it's a no-brainer. I'm doing everything off the balcony, so that's the reason why I call it that. You guys seen the plants? They look pretty great. The big ones, all green. So I would say that I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm still learning. So hopefully I can get in touch with local growers too. We can do some trading. I can trade you a pepper plant for anything that you have. Cabbage, whatever. So I really want to take this serious and spread this to other people. Hopefully one day get my own piece of land and take it from there and keep you guys updated. Yeah, so like I said, this is Off the Balcony Produce, and I will see you guys in the next video. I will update you guys. Thanks for watching, and leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.